Hello, welcome on in, YouTube fans, friends, new recruits, veterans to the channel. We will begin soon. We've got more Scourge of War tonight. I'm Bank 60s. This is Alternate History Gaming. We will jump into the action here shortly. We'll let a few folks jump into the stream first. See you guys shortly. guys should be about ready here on a Friday night. Welcome on in. All of my friends, members, new subscribers, new fans, everybody all here together with Scourge of War, Gettysburg Remastered, the Chancellorsville DLC. I have changed my mods as we get into things here tonight. Just to show you that mod list, we are going to go with just the Grog Toolbar, Cavalry, Artillery et al. Retextured, and Infantry Carnage Plus from Reb Bugler as the mods for tonight. And we will make sure to remember to use the user scenarios list, of course, in order to use those mods. And tonight, this should be an interesting one. We intend to attack at first light, a May 3rd scenario beginning at 5:30 a.m. I'll be interested to see just how dark things are. We've got an hour and 30 minutes to try to break the federal line with Brigadier General Henry Heath's new division as he has taken over for A.P. Hill as May 3rd dawns. To the east in the darkness lies the right flank of the Union line. General Stuart's taken over command of the 2nd Corps from the severely wounded General Jackson. And you, General Heath, will take over the wounded General Hill's division, follow up the successful evening attack that gained this present ground, shatter the Union 11th Corps. General Jackson's plans will proceed. Attack at first light. So, we've got 7,000 for a major victory, 4,200 for an inconclusive fight. Since we're starting at 5:30 a.m. and we will not be making it all the way until dark, then a draw would be just fine. I need to believe that a minor defeat is anything but just an inconclusive result as well. So, off we go. We will be Henry Heath on May 3rd. Before we jump in, of course, I remind you, please support the channel. I appreciate every single one of you. I get on here, I share my time, and I love to play the game and share it with you. If you return the favor by clicking the thumbs up button for me, I appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel, Alternate History Gaming, and comment, join the chat. Let's have some fun tonight on a Friday, shall we? Using the Grog Toolbar right here, we need to just capture that line. You have the honor of leading General Hill's division this day. The attack will continue east as drawn up by General Jackson, with your division leading the way. Align your division perpendicular with the turnpike and at first light attack. The situation that's important, I think, to mention here. Background is A.P. Hill's division was the freshest division left from the prior day's fighting. So they are moved to the front now, and we'll begin our push. All right, so we'll go ahead with Pender right here, and he'll get us started. We're going to just basically go straight at it with his troops for starters. All right, and then we're going to come up here to General Thomas's brigade. Oops, that was the wrong move. Into the command map for you. Straight forward. And we will not send out skirmishers. We want to fall right on them. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? Okay, here we go with the next brigade. In line. Right down the road. Oop. Okay. Attack at first light, boys. Of course, pop into the chat and let me know, all you regulars who are in. I'd love to hear from you. Love it. Oh, I see how we're kind of lined here. Let's get on these guns and scooch them out. Here and here, right? I want them to come out first. Boom, boom, boom. Let's make sure those guys continue. These guys go. Boom, boom. Please keep going. The infantry from McGowan's brigade. Yeah, I would say we could probably go ahead and just hit it. Boom, bam. Drop on in. Yeah, I know. Shh, quiet. Quiet. Attack at first light. Boys, this is meant to be secret. Let's put these guns... Oh, we can't command those, I guess. That's right, okay. Here we go. Cobalt. Don't you make any fusses today, okay, buddy? I guess we'll wait. Let's just deploy this battery up just a little bit here. Always have fun with some Scourge, dude. Always have fun with some Scourge. Alright, next up will be Brockenbro's division, or brigade. Division. Okay. Boom. Do it. Alright, next thing would be... I'd say with old Lane here, we're going to go right, line. And let's see what that does. There we go. That just kind of gets them straightened out a bit. Right? And again, no skirmishers going out here. No, I will not be T-keying the trees out of the way. I'm afraid that I will die on that hill. Need to get this brigade going under Archer, of course. You, sir, ought to go here. Bingo. So, if these guys get hit on the flank as they're advancing by some of the Yankees that I think are up and around here, then we'll have something for that. I think there will be a bit of a weakness develop around Lane's brigade. Potentially, we shall see. Let's just make sure. Keep everybody... Oop, okay. Alright, these guns, they're in a good spot. Let's... Just like that, as the infantry rolls ahead. Beautiful. Beautiful, gentlemen. So, again, just kind of tips and tricks for those who might be a little bit newer to Scourge of War. If you're playing Chancellorsville, the thing to know right off the bat, if you've already got the DLC, if you're looking at buying the DLC, you're going to get a lot of experience understanding what it's like to do Civil War battle in the thick of the woods. And the best way I've found to do it, unless you want to cheat and push the T key like this and get rid of the trees, is to go between using your maps and using the camera way down low close to the ground, where you can utilize the kind of the whatever that is, like the trees becoming invisible, transparent trees. The transparent trees issue thing, transparent trees feature that will help you actually see units and see a little further afield better. That is a good combo when you're trying to play some of these Chancellorsville scenarios, which I know can be pretty challenging to try and do from GodCam, frankly. From trying to do it up here like this, like trying to see it from the Total War perspective. Yeah, it's not going to happen really a lot of time. Here we go. See them Yanks up there? All right. Panda. I want you to attack. Just using the arrow key right here on the brigade commanders to get around to units that I can use. We've got Crenshaw's guns. Let's go ahead. Bring them up. Fine. We've got some guns opening up here. Good. Okay, McGowan's brigade here. Okay, there's Yankees up there. We'll get deployed out there. Good. Yeah, I think there's Yankees here on this next. Yeah, there's got to be. Got to be. Here we are. Attacking. I'd say now we have Lane's brigade attacking. Let him think about it. And they're spread out quite a bit. We do have some guns opening up here. Good. Lane is like right in the center. Let's grab this brigade and let's get them moving. Right there. Let's grab this brigade. Get them moving. Right there. And that'll be a start. We see these lines here. Ready. Off and attack. Okay. Oof. Okay. Genuinely, I think I would say we put him on a defend and let him do what he wants over here. And we'll focus more here and maybe out this way. Oof, taking some heat. Taking some heat from the guns up here. You boys, part of McGowan's brigade. He's going to reverse course with some of them, it looks like, and draw some skirmishers out toward the enemy line. We've got a nice little gully to hide in. See how this all goes here tonight. Ooh, is Chickamauga coming? That's a good question. War of Rights? Yeah, I've played that. I have fun playing War of Rights. I'm not much of a joiner, I'll be honest with you, because oftentimes, as it turns out, I don't find that I'm probably ever going to have the time that I need to join regiments in War of Rights, because just playing on the public server, it's kind of like it's a rip-roaring good time, and plenty of the time, but I'll look around YouTube and watch some of the guys who are doing, historically inspired playthroughs in multiplayer there with War of Rights. And I'll like what they're doing quite a bit. Kind of envious. The regular public server in War of Rights starts to kind of wear on you after a little while. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I would say this brigade right here. Let's come. Can we get all the way across here? I think we should do that if we can. Back with Thomas. I don't know about Scourge of War's plans for a for any other kind of a Chickamauga or anything like that. That would be fun though, that's for sure. I wouldn't be against it. All right, so we're contacting here. Moving up there. We're flanked there a little bit. Trying to scooch the line, it looks like. Oof. They've got a lot of artillery. Alright, so I guess we should probably try to follow up with our own. Eh? Alright, let's get a battery right up here. Bingo. No, no. There we go. Double time. Okay, we're going to go attack with Brockenbro, and he can fill in along the line. See us over here. Looks to be doing fairly well. I'd be in favor of them doing a Chickamauga, that's for sure. Okay. These guns. Let's take this battery. Let's have them move to here. Bingo. These guns here, we're going to need them. Let's bring them here. God damn it. Oh, there's a funny bug going, it seems like, where when you push to have the artillery battery take the road, it goes into column. Oh, weird. So let's have everybody take the road here. Alright, double time. Alright. Hopefully that'll do. Let's go double time. Here, here, and here. We want to make sure these guns get to where they are needed. And then I'm going to have him do an all-out attack. I'm going to take battery commanders, and I'm going to give them back to the AI and just see kind of what happens with that. Here we go. Could break the 3rd New York right here. 7th North Carolina regulars. 396 men. Here we go. Ah, dang, we got ourselves a hot fight right here. Got an hour and a half to do this thing. 22nd Virginia Battalion. Let me sneak them in right here. Go. Column. Go. I end up double timing everywhere. Way out on the right. Make sure we don't forget about all this. Archers Brigade, probe. Probe. McGowan will be here. This is a terrible position. Get out of there. That is a terrible position. We're doing pretty good here. Fantastic. All right. We're back with the 22nd. Perfect timing. Yeah, buddy, get up on that little high spot right there. Fantastic. All right, now this battery commander. Is he already in an all-out attack? Good, good, good. I think we got him falling back. Charge. Charge. Leader, go with him. Here we go, into the abattis. Got to try and stay aggressive here. We're going to hope that we get these guys on the run. 72nd New York. Bingo. They're already falling back. We got 2 regiments charging in. Woo! A devastated part of the field. They're going to countercharge before taking off. Let's see how we do here. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. You can do it. Yes, got him running. Let's get him to surrender that flag. Get him to surrender that flag. Got to retreat with one of the regiments. 34th North Carolina is going to head off. They're a small regiment. Okay, line. Bingo. Let's TC this regiment. Double time forward to here. 16th North Carolina is going to have to help out their buddies right here, and we've got ourselves a little bit of a breakthrough on this side. Yes, get those cannons moving good. All right, advance into the abattis. 19th comes up in support. Boom, boom, boom. Let's keep ourselves from being flanked too bad. Let's at least get up into the abattis. Go. Double time. Give it back to the AI. Fine. 13th. Still got high morale. They're going to be on the fallback. Absolutely not. You stop. All right, here we go. Form up right down this road right here. Ah, crap. Can't run them. Here we go. Just come on. Take the road. We're just going to redeploy a little bit. We're going to go probe here with Lane's brigade. Looking pretty good. Pretty good. Way out here on the flank. Let's come get these boys, guys. Let's go. We're out on the flank out here, guys. What are we doing? Oh, shoot. Not really. Okay, forget that. No, we kind of want to push to the south. My bad. Okay, right here. Double line. Bang, right there. Advance. Keep going. Take charge of this brigade. Regiment, rather. This regiment here. Advance. Moving forward through the wooded terrain. Let's get within that 60 yards with the 16th North Carolina. Let's get a volley. Alright. And now we've got the 38th that can come right in here in their assault column. Ready? Blam! Fantastic. Open up. Fire wheel. Fire wheel. Here we go. 38th North Carolina's could come up. 256 men. Hard fighting men. Ooh, they are thin. Time for a charge. Time for a charge. Excellente. Okay, volley fire, go. They've lost 154 men to 0? What? That must be artillery fire that's killing them. We need to get down into this little dip right here. Holy smokes. Right into the 72nd, 73rd New York with the 7th North Carolina right here. A melee. We're going to try to drive these New York boys off. Canister goes in. Ouch. Go, go, go. Those Zouaves might be able to hold us off right here. Nope, they're routed. They might surrender too. Okay, the charge has come in there. Got a little canister going out, good. Charge. Charge. Come on up over the rise. Charging across the line. And I think we got 2 regiments into this. 74th New York. Skirmishers should charge here. Charge. Charge all across the line. Drive them off. Oh God, form line again. Still got 237 men right here. Fantastic. They're routed and surrendered. Good deal. Charge into the next one. Oh, can't do it. We're going to charge here. Look at this. 37th North Carolina right into them. That's going to be a tough melee right there. All right, here we go. Boom, into the devastation. Get back out in the line. Back with the nasty melee. Okay. We're engaged, right, boys? Okay, we got a little glitch or something with the 7th North Carolina over here. Jiminy Christmas. Oh, this has been a sick melee. Wow, okay. Very nice, very nice. Got another unit to surrender. Good deal. Get back out in line. Engage them, good. Okay, we seem to have a breakthrough working here. Ooh, got a big one working over here. Wow. What are these guys doing? All right, let's go ahead, all-out attack with this brigade. Head to it. Head to it. McGowan. Stay on your defend. I'd rather just push this flank. We've got an hour and a half to work with here. I swear the rest of the way we're just kind of picking through here. go ahead. Let's get down this little gully. Oh, right here. Right here, damn it. Right down in here. You boys, retreat. Oh no, they're routed. Shit. All right, push these boys off. The 71st New York heads for the rear. All right, charge. Charge. Stop. Here we go. It's 22nd North Carolina. Charge right in. And they'll have help from the 13th. They're winded, so this will be the last chance they have to charge. We're sending more Union troops reeling here. Very good. Woo, man, oh man. With some infantry support back here. Couldn't tell you exactly how well this is going to go. Oof. All right, we need to get these cannons forward. Here. Bam. Like that. You boys take their place. Like that. That may have to do. All right, got another one surrender. Oh, God, we're getting low on men, though. Just kind of getting low on men. Good thing we had big regiments to begin with. Okay, we'll be in some cover. Breastworks, and we'll be in abattis here. So we'll just fire at them using that. Let's retreat. I think we had a unit that was here, that 7th North Carolina. I was thinking they probably routed. Let's retreat with them, just see what we end up with if we do that. This is going to be a tough position to take right here. Not sure how we go directly at that and take it, frankly. Don't think we're gonna be able to. However, what I do believe is that over here we might actually see some success with Archer's brigade. Go, go, go. Yep, yep, yep. Line, get on out. Good. McGowan's brigade just going to hold this place in the line more than anything else. Let's take these guns and let's make them a little more useful. And bring them right up here. Boomski. Double time, boys. And make sure they take that road. Alright, so we're down 948 points. Casualty differential is not great. At this point, I would say we just have to rely on Archer's brigade. Let's lay down. And we have to rely on Archer's brigade and our artillery right here. Lay down. These boys. Okay. Who's the brigade commander? Let's get him on a hold at all costs. Alright. Now we'll have our guns blast away at them while we lay down and kind of wait for a hot minute. Lay down. Jeez. Got ourselves into a nasty fight here. Boy, we did a good number on them here, though. That works. We're looking pretty good here. This is maybe a weak spot. Let's take this regiment. Let's bring them out here. Double time. I want this battery. I want them firing at this infantry over here. So, can you guys target infantry, please? Please, thank you. Got that, got that, got that, got that. Good deal. Let's have these guns. These guns right here. Let's bring them. Ah, damn it. Really can't bring them up this way. I mean, we could maybe post them like here. Oop. Double time to there. Go. Do it. Ah, shoot. I think we ran or routed from the abattis there. Crap. Kind of a lost resilience situation, I think. Losing a lot of men here. Let's get out of there. Phew, phew, phew. 60 men. What happened with these guys? Alright. We've been at it for a little over a half hour and we are down a lot of troops already. Oof. We just have lost a lot. And was it Thomas's brigade over here just did not get to where we needed him. So we're gonna need to try to micro this a little bit, is what I'm thinking. Let's go column formation with this regiment. Why won't you guys come over here? What's the deal, fellas? Huh? Well, what's the deal? We got a route with one of these regiments over here that didn't want to... Oh, it's because they're panicked. Okay. Get out of there. Shoot. Okay, this may just not go well from here forward, by God. Tough attack. We'll see. We'll see if Archer's brigade can save the day. And these boys are getting treated very poorly. Gotta rely on this right flank. And we, you know, time is kind of a luxury for us now. A little bit. This is a part where you gotta try to just plod ahead. In the parts of the line where you've got the opportunity to do it. Much of the rest of the division is used up. Welcome on in. Appreciate you guys all joining in, whether you're in the chat or just watching the stream. and relaxing on this Friday night with some Scourge. I appreciate you sharing your time with me here while I play one of my favorite games here at Alternate History Gaming. Again, I am Bank60s, your humble and gracious player host. Do help the channel by pushing that thumbs up button. Give it a click. Subscribe to the channel for much more of where this came from. Also, comment when the VOD comes out. That'd be a big help too. So we've got one regiment kind of remaining over there, and that's about all we've got. These boys, let's get out of here. Jesus Christ. This guy's just been cannon fodder over here. Let's have this regiment move here. We'll let these guns just counter battery fire down that way. This regiment moves here. Come on now. This regiment moves here. Do it. Front of the aggressive assaulting is done and dusted for the most part in 30 minutes of fighting, or a little over 30 minutes of fighting. 4,000 men down. We're down 1,600 points. Ooh, boy. And it just a massively, hugely strong position. 1,000 points every 4 minutes. Whoa. Really? Well, we should have been earning that. That's for sure. Wow, we're getting driven off. Our artillery is. All right. I think maybe they're scooching back to get better firing positions. Lay down. Lay down, you bastards. Let's get this regiment here. What is going on with this? Okay, right there. Do that. Double time. Alright, and now I think I'm going to raise up and we're going to bring a bunch of units forward now that we've had artillery forward for a little while. Heth's division is going to come ahead and we're going to just kind of bring everybody and assault right here, and this will just be kind of for fun. We'll see how fun it is. So we could grab me and head to this objective here. We need 500 men. We need a whole regiment stationed there. Yikes. 2 whole regiments probably? Just about. Yeah. I'm going to count those damn points every 4 minutes, right? So we've had that since about, I don't know when, probably 5:55 a.m. we'll say. So I'm gonna count those points. Ah, damn it. Lost 55th Virginia. Shoot. Here we come. Here in the center. Right here. Forward and up the slope. Try to pour in a heavy fire on these Yankees with artillery to boot, and we'll see what kind of damage we can do. Got a volley going out. We're gonna have, I think, a volley going out. Yeah, let's do it. These boys, they'll get in contact, they'll have a volley going out. Damn it. Got a route. 14th Tennessee from Archer's Brigade. Trying to beat these boys off of the breastworks. Beat them off the breastworks, eh? This is looking pretty good. Here, let's give it back to the AI. Archer's Brigade. Right. Boom. McGowan. Let's go on an attack now with him. Excuse me. All right, now, these are all pretty fresh regiments, so you better believe all across the line we're charging. Go. You gotta stay aggressive on this thing here. Want to try to take these breastworks right here. Here we go. That's probably close to 1,200 men all rushing forward at once here. Trying to make it over the breastworks and over the top through the abattis. Here we are, man. You can see the whole melee across the line. See if we can take these works, baby. Nope. Routed here. Surrendered. And a desperate fight continues here. There we go. Oof. Bayonets and bellies and melee ensues. Oh my God. It's a terrible slaughter out here. Okay, these boys will be here to just kind of hold the line in the aftermath. Uh-oh. Oh, another surrender. Woo, boys. Straight up. I gotta say, I think we're gonna lose. I mean, I think it's gonna be a defeat, gentlemen. I don't think there's any ifs, ands, or buts about that. We're really super aggressive right here. And in about an hour, instead of an hour and a half, we don't even need an hour and a half to play it. Ay, ay, ay. I don't think we're going to be able to come out with a victory here, boys. I mean, I will get the credit for Hazel Grove, which is 1,000 points every 4 minutes. You know, so since say 6, I've had it. So I gained 3,000 points because of that. I'm pretty sure that I'll still be holding it. I think. Maybe not. Let's have these boys advance. Looks like these boys are doing it. Looks like we fell back out of the abattis there. Let's flip it over and go that way. Try to squeeze on the flanks. We do have support in the center. Kind of, sort of. We got guns. If they just launched forward right here, our attack would be done. Now, that might actually be something that would be preferable, frankly, for them to launch forward like that. Let's get to the breastworks there. Having a really hard time. Oh my goodness. Doing much better out this way. Get up on the breastworks there. We'll be getting in some avity here. Let's take this. Ah, shoot. Okay. Retreat. Got a lot of guys retreating here. With Archer's Brigade. By God. We did take, thankfully, we did take Hazel Grove. Now, this was supposed to be... I don't know why this victory location is here like this. I feel like that's not Hazel Grove. I mean, that was supposed to be a pretty commanding artillery position right here. And I don't see it. Just kind of holding our ground here. Nope, routed there. Okay. 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 Now, even if I did score like a semi-points victory here, if I did manage to just calculate it to where I hold on to this for the rest of the scenario and it ends up being a quote-unquote major victory, I'm not so sure about that. is what I would say. I'm not so sure about that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying right there? So what I would say is that it's like, you know, I think we might be able to call it an achieved inconclusive fight. Question mark? Tough to say for sure. Let's pull back. These boys are going to have to pull back. Let's defend. Ooh, man, a real killing field for the Yanks out here in front of their breastworks. And then, I guess, for the sake of strategy and trying to actually win the scenario, we probably wouldn't have wanted to do so much charging, I feel like, is here at the end of the thing. Or near the end of the thing. Got a nice solid line on this side. And I just, yeah, I don't have enough units to commit to. I mean, I guess these two units here, like, we could go boom and boom, or that, and say boom. Get everybody close by-ish to the division commander. And then just kind of hang on over here and see how the points shake out, you know? Let's go here. Let's go here. And I'll just do what I got to do to get these points, I guess, at the very least. If it's 1,000 points every 4 minutes, that's pretty good. That's pretty good, man. We'll see. We'll see how that turns out, right, at the end of the scenario. No, no, no. You boys stop. Lay down. We don't need y'all going and just getting yourselves killed now. Lay down. Be hanging tough everywhere else. Let's come to here and run there. I love that command. That's one reason I really like the Grog toolbar, is that, you know, de facto retreat command. Where you can just run them to a position as if it's a retreat without having to actually push the retreat key. So let's do the same thing with these boys. Boom, 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 like that. Go ahead. Get into position here. We'll draw a new line kind of here and hold position. Hopefully they think we've got more infantry out here and they don't counterattack. And then try to rely on... So here we go. Now we're getting the Hazel Grove points. Or we will. Oh, would you look at that? There's Robert E. Lee. Alright, these boys, we'll retreat with them. They're going to get flanked. We just need to hold the line at this point. Then you got the units with McGowan's brigade in here. Laying down. Lay it down. Right here is fine. And it'll be kind of gamey, but we'll kind of see what that gets us, I guess, right here. It'll end up being kind of a stalemate, inconclusive fight as far as the eye test goes for me. But we'll run the time forward. Let's go back to me. We gotta run the time back again. Alright, so they're going to send some skirmishers out. Fine. They're going to come forward. They are going to attack, it looks like. Smart. That's what I would do. No doubt about it. Let's have these guns set up over here. Go, go, double time, boom. Gotta use what you got. Gotta just use what you got. Let's have these guns come right here. Boom. Double time, go. Yeah. They got nothing in front of them if they want to take this position right here, except for some artillery. And here we are with the rest of our line on this side. Got a little artillery on the flank right there. Okay. Thick ground. I have to try to attack through here. Okay, so we did gain that 1,000 points at 1484 now. I'll let a little time tick off and observe things from right here while I go fill up a new drink. I'll be right back, guys. Hang tight. All right, we're back. I did think of something. Let's have these boys retreat one more time. Let's have these boys get out into a skirmish formation. And then we'll end up doing the same with these guys here. And that'll be our center. Go figure. Oh, shoot. So, there you have that. Okay. So we got the 1,000 points for holding here. And it was a waypoint objective and not a hold objective. Okay, got it. So, turns out it's like what I thought. The eye test matches the points on this one most likely is a likely a major defeat right here. Yep. Yeah. We do have somebody on the way, a whole bunch of artillery. Maybe, I wonder if there's something in the battle script where if you take Hazel Grove like that, that Confederate artillery gets on the move up there or something? Ooh, interesting. I think this is Hazel Grove. Up here. Right, yeah, right here. Kind of like right up this, yeah, right here. So, I see. Now, I may want to start this one again. I may want to start this one again and be smarter about this. instead of just a general advance across the entire line like we did. Let's go menu. Let's quit the field. Let's try this again. Let's go back and let's do the same thing. Why not? Keep the same difficulty. All right, we were real aggressive there. Cost ourselves quite a bit of manpower. But this time, I think I got a little bit better idea about what we can do. So, let's take this and let's really consider doing something smart with it, okay? So instead of what we did in the last playthrough, here in our second try, live on the stream. By the way, welcome on in if you're brand new. If you've just jumped into the stream, my name is Bank60s. This is Alternate History Gaming with Scourge of War. And the Chancellorsville DLC, click the thumbs up, please. Subscribe to the channel. Got plenty more where this came from. I want to take McGowan and start down here with him. Okay, we're gonna go for Hazel Grove down here. Okay, we're gonna take it first. Boom. And Archer is gonna help right here. Just like that. Bingo. So this time we're gonna be a little smart about this. We're gonna think this through. Go ahead, run. These guns right here. Do it. And so we'll move on Hazel Grove to take that point first. So let's send me down to my right. Okay, let's have me come here. The brigade under James Lane, I think, should push a little forward to support, but this is where, in here, where the Yankee line is really strong. Take Lane, and let's just bring him to here for the time being. Boom. Yep. There were several battles fought around Winchester, Virginia. There were several battles fought, yes, kind of like, so the Battle of Fredericksburg, the Battle of Chancellorsville, the Battle of the Wilderness, the Battle of Spotsylvania Courthouse. Those battles were all kind of like Fredericksburg and nearby-ish, I would say. And then you had Battle of, North Anna River, and then down to Cold Harbor, and then on down through there to Petersburg. So, you know, ton of battles in late 1864 that were around Richmond, yes. And then all of those battlefields, a lot of those, Old Cold Harbor, you know, a whole bunch of those that happened down around the southeast of Richmond, and as things kind of wound around toward Petersburg, many of those same battlefields were fought on or near during the 7 Days battles. Let's take these guns. Let's start with the guns this time. And let's bring these out. Boom, 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 boom. And then this battery will come up right about here. We'll just kind of get aggressive with our guns here. Like that. And then this battery. We'll have them go here. So then I think what I might do different is let's put some skirmishers out this time from Heth's brigade. Once they're out, we'll help the guns out. Head on out there, boys. Again, try to do more of a legit, detailed operation here from a Civil War perspective, anyway. Skirmishers to the front to try and be thorough. We were going to just try and do an all-out assault on their breastworks in the last playthrough, and we learned that there was some futility there. All right. We see them. No, no. Don't do what you're doing right there. Do that. Okay, you boys, go ahead and attack. Skirmishers. Out front, go, go. Skirmishers. Go. I'll go ahead and take control. Yeah, okay, so he's bringing some of them back. Poop. Poop. Ruining my plans, poop. Send a few more out here. Okay, so he's not going to do this. He is going to pull back. Okay, well, that's fine. That's a good spot. Let's go skirmishers here. Just be a little more discerning. All right, here we go. Boomski. All out attack. Go. All out attack. Excuse me. All right, here we go. Not a big fan of coming right up the slope at those guys. Let's take command of these guys. Stop. Oh, I see. Oh, can we go to like right there? Let's have these boys. There we go. All right, all of these guns here. Firing at cannons, okay? Except for those two. We'll even pick the targets. You shoot here. You shoot there. You there. You there. We'll count a battery. Alright, so we'll take the Hazel Grove point first. And we'll try to roll them up. And we'll try to roll it up this way. So this battery is, I think we should put it in a position right here. Battery commander doesn't want to go. So let's try to use artillery. Take the roads. Freeze. Best you can. For as long as you can. Oh. Might be having a tough time of it over here. As far as the artillery fire goes. Lay down. Let's go. Let's go. All right, now this regiment here, I'm going to break into a double time. Here comes the 13th South Carolina. And we're going to come right at the guns. Nasty canister shot as we come in. And we're going to charge the guns. And charge them some more. And charge them some more. Oof. And charge one more time. Bingo. And we'll run the 414th Pennsylvania off, I do believe. Here comes Archer's Brigade. Let's get these boys involved. Right here. Fire and recoil. Bingo. I think we'll be looking good right there. Let's get these boys down in a ravine. Go ahead and run there. Okay, I like this much better. Stop. All right. Wheel. Pick this target. Here. Firing canister, yep. Picking your target. Here. Let's go. Oh. Not. Oh, shoot. No, no, no. Okay, they routed. picking your target. Go. Let's get this infantry out so that we can get him in front a little bit. Ah, fire and recoil. Stop. You boys, advance. You boys. Up over the top. '14 South Carolina forward. Running. Advance. Good, good, good. This is looking swell. And like I say, I wonder if you take Hazel Grove and unlock all this artillery, boom. They come up there, they deploy, and then they help you here. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know that from the old game. If anybody wants to jump in the chat and confirm my suspicions about that, that'd be nice. Yes. All right. Good. So then, let's take me. Let's get me ready, right here. While we clear off Hazel Grove. Fantastic. Send them reeling. Good deal. So we'll give these back to the AI right here. Here. And here. Excellent, excellent, excellent. And so now I would say it's time for our battery. Let's see here. I think we'll be able to make some room for ourselves. Do we have a road that comes across, but it goes this way? God dang it. It's going to be tough to get cannons up here. Got a nice solid firing line here, though. I like it. Let's go ahead and let's get Pender on the move. Right here. Here. Let's go hold to the last. Right here. Hey there, Cobalt. How you doing, buddy? I think we're going to be looking much better over here. This second playthrough. This is a little more how it's supposed to be, I think. Good deal. I think we got a successful melee over here. Fantastic. All right. Advance. Advance. There. All right, got these woods in front of us now. All right, now we've got that position. Excellent. Okay. So these guns, let's bring them to here. And let's, you know, They'll probably get a little tired coming up here, but we're going to do it. Oh, that's right. Okay, here. Take off. Take off here. Boom, boom, boom. I hope we weren't shooting at our own cannons there for a second. When we captured them, you know? Right there. We're going to do that. We'll risk it for the biscuit there. No idea why it's making us do all this nonsense to get up here. Gonna have us swing out on the flank here with these boys. Part of McGowan's and Archer's, you know, portions of each. Right. Okay, we're looking good. Let's keep the line moving. Right here and here. And once we take that, now we're 1,139 points. Wow, that's that's some improvement in one playthrough, I'd say. Did we not order you ahead? God damn it. I thought we did, Pander. I thought I told you to go right here. Did you stop? You stopped. You... Okay. Gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way, everybody. Go. God damn it. We are able to fire down and cause them some significant casualties here. I like that. With our gun line in the woods. I like how that's working. We're going to try to double time across this ravine here, which is kind of ridiculous, but sure enough. Here we go. Forward. We'll run into these troops here. Cobalt, don't worry, buddy. Come here. Come here. Come here, buddy. Excuse me. You know, something that's just kind of fun is that I'm really starting to get excited about my next Grand Tactician campaign. I started to look at the various different options that I might want to go with on that. I think I'm going to try to do some kind of a little promotion thing where maybe I put a poll out of some of the different setups that I'm looking at that are interesting and see what you guys all think that would be the most fun to do for my next campaign, which will be the CSA for sure. Go ahead, you guys play. There we go. Come on. You guys play. Don't scratch up my feet, man. I know. Okay, I got you, buddy. I got you, buddy. He gets real insistent about getting attention. My God, this dog right now is he is being a pain. Okay, buddy. He is a big, he's like a 80-pound golden retriever. Dude. Dude. Alright, okay. There you go. Settle down, buddy. Jeez. There we go. You gotta, he gets himself all in a knot. Oh, okay, let's get this back on the move here. And let's go probe. Now we've got Hazel Grove, right? And so now, yep, now we're on the move with these guns. Booyah. So let's put a whole bunch of artillery up here, and we'll kind of wait on it. Let's get rockin', bro. We'll move him up right here. Just like that. How are we doing here? Yeah! 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 We're doing pretty good here. 2,400 points. Okay. Okay. Send these boys ahead. Just a bit further here. Looks like we're not unlimbering the entire battery right here. These are a couple of our stolen guns. Let's add them to the gun line right up this way. Very good, very good. Okay, these guns here, I'm going to bring them across, and they'll pop onto that part of the ridge right, well, here, right there. Bingo. Hopefully we can keep the pressure on. Let's move off the flank. Let's do that here too. Let's do that here 3. Like that. Let's have this regiment come up here. And more Archers Brigade troops. Let's just have them be here. And right here. We'll start getting people more engaged here. We're going to get engaged along this part of the line now. Let's face that. Okay, let's take this regiment. Let's see if we can't tuck them in right here. Double time, boys. 13th South Carolina is going to get up on the fire line right here. And we're going to take 1st South Carolina, and they're going to get right here. And we're going to try to overwhelm this Union regiment. Watch out on our flank right here. Right there. Go, go, go. We'll just have a nice firing line right here. There's a nice volley as they get up in a position right there. Fantastic. We're looking pretty good. We're looking pretty good. Let's have these troops go ahead and advance against them. Okay, we're going to be in a good spot as you see the entire Confederate reserve artillery move up. And they'll take a position, I wager anyway, right up here. And then they're going to be wailing away on this position here while we push the flank. And we'll wait. We're going to be patient this time. We've got an hour and a half. We're only a half hour in now. And we're going to push, and we're going to try to roll this whole thing up with the artillery support coming down. McGowan and Archer are going to have to try to preserve their strength. I see several Union units back this way. Let's come forward. Out to here with the 1st South Carolina Rifles. Ooh, interesting. Do they have... Does it show what they have? I forgot how to find what kind of weapons they have. Dang it. Arg, how do you do that? I forgot. Somebody mentioned in the chat if you want to. Oh, the Model 1842. Okay, got it. Model 1842 US. Okay, got it. Got it. Says it right there. Hey. Hey, buddy. I swear, I took this dog out and had him play fetch running after this ball for like 45 minutes a pop, 3 different times. Somehow it still isn't enough. Ooh, volley coming out. Ready? Hit it. Kablamo. Alright, we'll give it back to the AI right here. We'll give back the AI right here. Although they're getting hit hard. Let's engage them a little more closely. Got our guns opening up all along here. Good. Let's engage them a little more closely. And boys, let's stop right there. Got the woods in our favor. Fantastic. We just need to drive off the 27th Indiana and we will be in business. Start here. And we're around the flank on this side. Good. Now we've got the rest of the artillery coming forward. We need these guns. Come on, boys. God dang it. Come on, damn it. You boys get right here. And go. Do not stop. Double time. Double time for everybody. Come on. Oh, it's because they're all so exhausted. And here we go. All of this artillery is going to... The AI is going to deploy this for us. Very good. Very good indeed. We're looking at 2,500 points above zero now. Looking much better. Much better. See, when you take a common sense approach, you will oftentimes be rewarded. Okay, got rid of that Indiana unit. Good. Falling back here. Stop. Into the abattis right here. You boys, up to the breastworks. Go. Up to the breastworks. Go. Gosh darn it. No, this way. Right here. Right here. And I would even do this. I would go right here and run there. You boys, same, and run there. Don't even care about the formation. You boys, here, run there. Okay, we'll get up onto the breastworks and use them. 3. Oh wow, they're just going to give us light woods right here. Okay. And bingo. It's got us on stumps. Is that the best we're going to be able to do? Maybe so. Now we'll have that line. Okay, this regiment, push into the abattis here. Go. More of Archer's troops to the front. Right here. Look at all this Confederate artillery out here. Yes, sir. Okay, next, I imagine anyway, is going to be Ruger's position here. So we should take a bunch of these portions of Archer, I think. Excuse me. We should start taking these troops and pushing more this way. Right? Boom. Retreat move there. Archer, send these guys here like this, just retreat move there. We'll have these fellas form up. Move over this way. And we'll keep the rest of these going kind of the way they were. So now you're seeing how it is you can do this with a little bit more tactics, a little bit more strategery. Wall. Ooh. Wall. Take it. So now we'll get the protection of the breastwork there. Stumps. Will we get a wall? Nope. Stumps is as good as it gets for these guys. Let's go retreat right here. Okay, we're going to have these units be a little bit fatigued. Archer's brigade, and then we'll probably shift these boys over to the right. Alright, excellent. Get in your line. They're going to volley out. We're 2-on-1 right here. 3-on-1, I think, as a matter of fact. Roll them up, roll them up, roll them up. Looking good, looking good. Whew, yeah, bud. That's a problem for the Yanks. 14th South Carolina from McGowan's brigade is going to retreat. These guys finally got to their position. Let's go to the right, to the right, to the right. Double time there. In column. Like so. And that will be just fine. McGowan's troops here will reposition right in here. These boys, I'm going to have them ready right here. I think we're going to get crazy with these guns. We're going to do this. Like that. Try to push them off this next objective. Welcome on in. Hey, if you're new and watching right now, this is Alternate History Gaming with Scourge of War and the Chancellorsville DLC. Alright, send them. Send them running. Okay, these boys, they get up here. Send the 13th Alabama there. Have these boys continue out this way a little bit. Archer's troops here. Kind of move ahead there. Good. Let's have the 7th Tennessee stay right where it is. Alright, unlimber you suckers. Okay, now we're being smart. Not as much wacko charging. Until now. Although the 14th is winded. Shoot, nope, can't do it. Okay, could you guys do me a favor and unlimber? Thank you. Let's TC these guns here. Aight. Let's pick a target right there. Put your canister. Pick a target if we can. Can we see the... Oh, God. Nobody in range. You gotta be kidding me. I don't believe it. Yeah, the scores for these units is really good. Wall, 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 wall. Fantastic. Get into the Yavity. And next up will be these boys. Not going to be a lot they can do over there, I don't think. Here we go. Firing here. Canister. Do it. You boys. Soon enough. Same. You boys. Advance. This gun. 107th New York. That's... Nope. Okay. So they're going to fire at the 107th here with your canister if you can. 20th Connecticut, sure, fine. What about you guys? Come on up here. Double time it. Then maybe we can kind of draw some of the fire over here. Let's add these boys to the firing line. Can we do it? Okay, how are we looking? Oh my word, casualty differential is looking good. Looking very good. I'll tell you what. I think we take Brockenbrough's brigade. I think we let them jump back on the road back here. Get them ready to make an assault forward. So let's go here. Take the road. Right there. Big artillery line. Holy moly. Yeah, rallying. Oof. Canister round right into him right there. Damn. Fire and recoil. So I think now we charge. Nope. Never mind. These guys saw that none of the rest of these regiments went in with them. So they were like, forget about it. Forget about it. We didn't want to anyway. So we'll have Brockenbrough lead an assault on kind of this apex portion of the line here. It'll still be tough to try and take this position, man. They've got a lot of artillery back there. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. Why is it saying 0 points for 0 minutes? What is that about? What is that about? 2,900 points right now. Looking pretty good here. Got some Yankees running this way, or marching this way. Seem to be trying to get a flank on us. So let's go ahead and support right here. Alright, actually, let's take this regiment and let's put it right there. Stumps, that's the best we can do. Again, these boys continue to recoil and fire. That'll be fine. Okay, we did send off those boys. Let's get off the wall here. And let's get up there. These boys resting, it says, so we need to get them forward too. Please come this way now. Thank you. Alright, so we've been fighting in one area most of the time. Here. We might have to have the 7th Tennessee take over soon. Let these two units, the 12th South Carolina and the 13th South Carolina, rest. Because this attack over here with these brigades, McGowan and Archer, is going to have to kind of continue. Once we get Brockenbrough set, We're going to use him and them. Here he comes. Good. And I'll tell you what, I think one thing we could do is start putting some pressure on near this area here. So with the skirmishers, why don't we engage? Why don't we start with that? And why don't we just get engaged with these fellas? The 22nd North Carolina, let's just, yep, I think that's fine. I think that's fine. Let's come this way. Let's come this way. And let's come this way. Forward, just a bit. And we'll just put a little pressure on over here. Okay, looking good here. Here we go. Deploy out, boys. Try to surround him right here. This unit with the stumps, they're getting wrecked. Let's retreat. That. Okay, we're out of canisters, so we're going to have to use different ordnance. Ah, here we are. More Yankees here. So let's just extend the line out that way. Oh, you gotta be kidding. It says we can't see these guys over here. On the flank, boys. We are weary with the 12th South Carolina. That's why their fire isn't very effective. Well, all right, let's get them out. Let's retreat. Let's use the 17th, which is fresh, to come up on the wall right here. Double time there, boys. See if we can't run this off. We'll continue firing from here, and we'll advance. Now, I'm really curious, where the heck... I feel like that there's archers, more archers troops around. Alright, we're on the wall there with the 7th Tennessee. Good. Let's have these 2 regiments here. Let's just bring you boys back. This should have these guys on the move toward the rear. All right. Excellent. Okay, we're going to be able to take this position, I think. Double time. Let's take Archer, wherever he is. Oh, crap. McGowan got himself killed. Shit. Okay, Brockenbro's in position. We need him. Attacking right through here, I think. Double line. So let's go boom. Boom. Go. These guns here need to scooch. Let's go ahead and have them get out here on the flank. Right here. Like that. Let's have our other battery jump right over here also, kind of here. Oh, we don't control that one. Damn it. Was it this one? No. It is this one. Captain Greenlee Davidson. I think maybe he's another replacement. We're going to have to figure that out later. Okay, we've made contact here. Finally drove off this regiment that was standing its line there. Looks like we're doing pretty good here. Haven't made contact yet. Oh, we're doing a volley fire. Nice. Okay, let's move forward here. Let's bring these boys here. Fire. Boom. There you go. We've got the woods in our favor there. Not much in our favor here. Get back. Pender. Just wanted to keep them honest up here, I guess. They're getting pummeled there. Yeah, we're pretty tired out on this side. All right, 6:30 almost, 6:30 a.m. Okay. We need Archer. Let's take command of him and let's get him over here. Let's take this regiment. Get them right here. Let's lay down. 7th Tennessee's on the wall, but doesn't seem to be making too much of a difference. 1st South Carolina Rifles. Doing pretty good. Should have this New York unit in our sights, but we don't yet. Let's go. Double time with these guns. Get on over. Appreciate everybody who's taking the time to watch tonight. Reminder one more time, and I always will. It's such a huge help. If you click that thumbs up button for me, it's huge. It's huge. Let's go ahead. Let's come on out here and here. Archer, come forward to there. Yeah, Archer and McGowan's attack. Maybe losing some steam. That's why we have Brockenbro on the move. They're just going to get right on out. That's good. I like how they did that. They just peeled right off the road and deployed out. They were able to move through the guns without much trouble. And still a little mystified as to why we got 0 points, 0 minutes. I don't get it. It's not the first time. I would think we probably need to go ahead and start putting some pressure on here to get Lane's brigade right down in here. And we'll have them just kind of be in this little gully here if I can manage it. Like right here. Right, yeah, there. Just get them into position. Yeah, down in there is good. And these boys right there is... Well, let's actually get down in there. Right there. Alright, and we'll put Lane on a defend. And then TC most of his units so that we can maintain control. We'll micro a little bit here. Okay, we need to get this regiment on the double quick. Who you have here? The 107th New York has been hanging tough this whole time, man. Did some nice work there. Alright, we've recovered our morale and our fatigue here. Let's come this way. Still pushing over this way. Good. Good. Go ahead, advance here. Go ahead, advance here. These boys are very tired. They're going to just be hanging tight. They're going to be hanging on over here on the right. Once we've got our guns out, that'll be very helpful. Alright, Brockenbro. Attack. Let's go here. Alright, now we got this. For whatever it's worth. Lay down, Enfilade. Lay down. We just need to dislodge the 107th. I think that's going to be the most important thing. Again, just kind of picking and poking. Let's get out of here. Let's go defend. Let's go off TC for everybody, and let's go hold. Let's see what he decides. Excuse me. Let's see what he decides to do over here. Pender. Let's get Thomas's brigade. Let's move them down the road. Right here. Let's just kind of have them behind Pender. Let's just put Thomas like right here. Boom. Boom. And when you do that, when you have them take the road, they'll automatically go into column. Not a big fan of that. Not a big fan of that. Okay, these boys. Looks like they're gonna come forward. Right there. Boom. Lay them down. These boys. Lay them down. These boys. Lay them down. We're just gonna have these fellas ready. What are we looking at here? 3,152 points. You know what? Yeah, I'd noticed, I had that same thought about the idea of there being a Franklin scenario. I wouldn't feel real great about playing the Confederates in a situation like that. These guys will not leave. This is crazy. And we've got two fatigued units are the only thing that's able to shoot at them. Let's go, boom. With your canister, please. We need to go supply wagon. I guess the supply wagon might have already come over here. Very well. Okay, it's 1,000 points a minute. Okay, got it. All right, so now it comes up. All right. Got it. Got it. Colonel James Stuart. Don't get yourself killed. Keep McGowan's brigade moving. Let's just be on the flank here with this regiment as we advance with these and try to drive the 107th off once and for all. Ooh, nasty volley comes out from the 28th New York. Lay down. That's looking pretty good. This is the next regiment we could have trouble with. 28th New York. Alright, now this objective disappeared. Fine. We're at 4,180 points with about 25 minutes left to go in this one. Right now, at an inconclusive result outcome, time to put the pressure on, boys. Here we go. Forward. I don't have to push the get up command like that necessarily, so a little overkill, but we'll deal with it. Let's get a firing line. 3 new regiments are going to move up. Make that 4 right here. And we're going to start shooting at this clump of guys. Really want for our artillery to focus on these boys up here. And you can see, got the Chancellor House just up ahead. As we get into the early morning. Been playing a lot of these Chancellorsville DLC scenarios. Cobalt, you mean... Cobalt, you're being so good now, buddy. Alright, here we come. Alright. Can't see these guys somehow. Walk through the woods right up on them here. The 107th New York that's just been in the woods. Been hanging tough this whole freaking time, man. God dang. Stop. Get on the breastwork. Still don't see him. Still don't see him. You're really blowing my mind here, game. This is crazy. Still can't see him. Stop. Wheel. How about if we go here? Some of our men will run through them. Because we're technically retreating. There's a cheat. Yeah, it's going to be a melee and off they go. Okay, nice. Sweet. All right, well, they really, they held their own. We're close to lost resilience route type of situations for those boys. We'll continue this firing line, though. Next thing is to check out the right flank. Looking pretty good. Oblique, oblique. Okay, another regiment in line to be flanked over here. Gowan, some of his troops still weary. Oh my gosh, we're making mincemeat out of those boys. Big regiments, thank goodness. Let's fall back. Except for this one has just been doing fantastic with the 1st South Carolina. Straddling the breastworks there. We'll fall back. We'll fall back here. Got some nice headway right in here. This is looking good. Oh my gosh, nasty artillery hit right there. Ooh, big line of fire here. Volleys going out. Union line looks a little raggedy right here, I can't lie. Woo. It'll be up to the 13th New Jersey to hold us back on this side. 4,300. So we'll be at 4,400, which would technically be a victory. But the eye test is telling me that it would be more genuine. Golly, these guys are just getting myrtleized. It would be better and more authentic and genuine to probably just call this an inconclusive result. And bank on continuing to play. Oof. Canister round there. Alright, let's go ahead and let's get up on the breastworks here with these boys. Maybe we'll have another wall right there. Let's do the same with these. Go. Go right here. Right here. Alright, got rid of one regiment. Let's advance. Let's oblique. Let's advance some more. These boys are going to get torn to shreds. Yes, this is going much better. A direct frontal assault seemed fun at the time. We've got breastworks. No, 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 no. Oh, crap. Okay, we got a melee. Thankfully, it's a fresh unit. 401 men against the 5th Connecticut, which has been in the fight for a little while. Let's see what we get here. Really would like to keep this unit on the breastworks. All right, skirmishers ran off the New Yorkers there. Let's use our skirmishers here. Oof. Oof. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. They're regulars. All right, ran them off on that side. Good. What a melee up here on the breastworks, man. But I do think that we've got the upper hand. Might feel like, yeah, I think we're going to rout them, but let's retreat back down the little ridge there. Having taken a flag, right? Let's retreat on down, and then we'll reform, and then we'll retake the breastworks there. Let's come on up in here. That, dare I say, looks like a little bit of a breakthrough. Let's go right here. Okay, reform. I'll have these boys chill out for a minute and lay down. Okay, these guys, they're getting torn up. I think we ought to just keep the firing line moving. These guys are okay. Keep the firing line moving here. Like so. Archer continues his move with his troops here. Yeah, that brigade's had a tough time. I think we'll rest and reform a little bit on this side, and then we can launch ourselves back at him again. Their whole first line is about ready to retreat here, I think. What are we looking at now? 4,700 points. Now we've turned the casualties, flipped them on their head from the way they were in the last playthrough. It was 2-to-1 enemy AI versus us. This time, 2-to-1 our advantage. Okay, off they go. Forward. 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 Engage the next line. Up to the breastworks. Up to the breastworks. All right, now we go forward with Lane's brigade. As the whole rebel line continues to put pressure on this Yankee position. We've got Thomas right here. I feel like we could throw him in somewhere. like right in here. Like get him. Where is he? Okay, right here. Yeah, just have him go straight at the Chancellor house, or, you know, over this way. Let's go. Boom. Let's go assault columns up. Right there. Let's try and do a little cheat here. Let's get on the wall if we can. Oof. Canister fire. Breastworks. Got it. Bingo. Bingo. And we'll have the breastworks working in our favor, I do believe, on this side. Oh, okay, good. Breastworks. And same. Advance. Looking much better on this second playthrough. Played it smarter this time. Played it a lot smarter this time. Now we've got this objective. Good deal. With General Lane. And that'll give us another 1,000 points in another 3 minutes. Good deal. All right, this is good. So what I would say about this is that my first playthrough was done with kind of the generic understanding of how things went, and without doing any, you know, a real strategic or tactical analysis of what it is that my division really should be doing. And on the second playthrough, as you'll see here, I figured out that if we were to take this Hazel Grove location first and kind of start sweeping up, we'd get the big help from our artillery reserve here. And that was huge. All right, rest of Brockenborough comes forward. Oh boy, here we go. We've got guns in our sights now too. And we might actually be able to push them off of this position. That's exciting. All right. Just gonna have to deal with a little canister shot. These New Yorkers Or New Jersey guys, 13th New Jersey. They're up against some pretty tired troops of mine. Wow. Things are looking quite a bit better this time around. Much, much, much better. Okay. Like I was talking about here, we're going to let these boys... We rested them a bit here. Now it's time to advance again. Okay, stop. Okay, back forward again. Back forward again. Right, right. We'll have these troops with Archer here. Go, go, go. These boys push. These boys push. Excellent. New Jerseyans off and running. As we try to make this advance right here, baby. All right, here we go. We need to get serious about this here. Right here. It's going to have to be the 28th North Carolina that comes up and does it. They're taking a hell of a fire. They're going to get shot at with the 8th New Jersey right here. Let's stop and let's open up on all of those cannon. Let's do that. We'll get them to push back. Very good. Oh my gosh. They'll all be aiming at us. Stop. Okay, drove them off there. Up the slope toward the guns, boys. Go, go, go. Just going to have to take some canister in the teeth for just a hot minute right over there, I think. Yep. Let's get all the way up on them if we can. Go, go, go. Nice assault. Oof. Yeah, these boys aren't giving up. Okay, let's go. Double time. 28th North Carolina, we're going to come right into these guns. Take a volley on the way in. Let's get closer. Let's get even closer. Stop. Good. Canister's going to get hot and heavy, man. 28th North Carolina is going to be taking the brunt. We're on the lunettes there. And here. Good deal. Oof. 28th. Charge. They're down over half their men. Let's get into the guns. Make the charge. All right. Fantastic. Now they're routed. Shit. Had a feeling that was coming. Okay, we got Brockenbro's troops in reserve. Oof. Okay, we surge forward now here. These guys don't have any backup, which is the only drawback to what we got going here. Except we do have Thomas's brigade here. We're going to throw them in. They were out on the flank. We kind of folded them in. So we're going to take this regiment. We're going to bring them here. We're going to take this regiment. We're going to bring them up here. Take this regiment. We'll bring them up here. This regiment stays in reserve. Right up here. Then we put him on an attack so that he can just run around however he wants. Ah, shit. Okay, forced to retreat off the lunettes here. Thought we might be able to pressure these guns again. We're forced back and routed with the 18th North Carolina now. Shoot. Here we have Lane's brigade in rough shape. But they are holding over here, so let's get him. Let's TC him. Let's get him over here so that we can take this position. We get those points. We're at 658. I don't think we're going to be able to get him. It's 6,100 points, almost 6,200 points. Oh, take the front line of the enemy defensive position. That has been accomplished. Definitely gave better than we got in terms of casualties. Ooh, wow, yeah, these are, I think the lunettes are a good position to be on, maybe defensively. So this is where the attack kind of breaks up a little bit. Let's advance. Let's advance. All across the line. Excellent. Okay, 30 seconds left until the clock runs out on this one. They're going to give us a victory here, I think. And the eye test will tell me too that I think we've earned a victory here on this second playthrough. Feeling pretty good about it. Yeah, all right. Fantastic, boys. Yes, yes, yes. That is nice. Feels good, feels good. Save that replay. And then let's go back to the battle. What a time, man. That was kind of a cool, fun one. This is May 3rd. This is how things opened up. First day, May 3rd. I think this is a fairly historic result. I think Heth was able to make some progress here, although not a lot. He was able to kind of like get and hold Hazel Grove for the Confederates, which is certainly what we managed to do here, plus take some of their frontline entrenchments, which is good. That's a good start. How things would go from here, I suppose you could say that's really anybody's guess at this point. Still have two more divisions from the prior day's fighting that would be able to come up and continue the assault around Chancellor House and try to pinch off these corps that are in here. I wouldn't call this a major victory, but I would go all in with a regular old minor victory for Heth in command of AP Hill's division this May 3rd, 1863, day 3 of the Battle of Chancellorsville. This has been a fun playthrough, guys. I appreciate everybody who shared their time with me tonight as I shared my playthrough in Scourge of War, Chancellorsville, the DLC for Scourge of War Gettysburg Remastered. As always, it's one of my favorites. Once again, remind you guys, if you enjoy this content, if you like these Scourge of War streams, if you just in general want to see more of this black powder 19th century Civil War combat, whether it's Scourge of War or my other favorite Grand Tactician, I would appreciate it if you click that thumbs up button for me. If you've been watching tonight new and you've liked what you've seen, want to see plenty more, subscribe to the channel. And if you've been subscribed for a little while, I would love it if you would consider becoming a paying member. $2 a month is all you have to pay to become a new recruit level member to get more access to more of my exclusive content and members only via $5 a month veteran membership, and we've already got more and more people signing up for that. We're excited for sure. The channel continues to grow. I thank all of you for that. I'm Bank 60s.